Well, we have several reporters on the ground in KwaZulu-Natal going out with teams to assess the damage, also watching over the recovery efforts. Lindokuhle Xulu is one of those reporters. He joins us now live. Lindo, earlier you actually had to go to a funeral service for a mother and a daughter who died when their house collapsed on them. This is going to be a reality for hundreds of people who have passed away. Just talk us through what you're witnessing as you go across KwaZulu-Natal.
Well, that's the case, Shahan. We are expecting that as the days progress, many of the families will be looking to bring finality into some of the losses that they have incurred when it comes to the human element, the human life within the KZN area, especially when you talk about people that had lost their lives due to the flooding that took place and devastated many parts of the province. We were in that particular municipality, Umkumbatini, where we were witnessing two family members essentially being laid to rest, a mother, 56-year-old, as well as a 30-year-old daughter that is Uhlengiwe from the Msane family. And we've been moving around, and while other families are just moving along with trying to find closure with burying their loved ones, and while the province as well as the nation simply tries to assist those that are trying to pick up their scraps, others are still at a standstill in terms of what is their reality. I can tell you now that I am in Hammersdale, and this is a situation that is just on a standstill. I'll just ask my colleague Joe Komane to show you. When we were coming to this area, we saw some family members simply sitting along this route, along this focal point where you are seeing those houses, and what they are waiting for is something that's quite indefinite. They are waiting for that water to subside so that they can be able to go inside and start the process of the cleanup and picking up the pieces in terms of their homes. And as you can see, some of the homes in the area remain submerged in water, and they say that they have not received any form of help from authorities. But I just want to speak to them. We were able to just ask them to join us here as we continue to show some of the situation around. They are here. They will speak to me now, and my colleague perhaps will go back to showing you some of the situations on the ground. But ngiyabonga kakhulu ukuthi nisinikeze ithuba lokuthi sikhulume. Bengisacela nje ningichazele when this was happening kwenzakaleni, and then when did you know ukuthi sekuyisikhathi sokuthi niphume kulezi ndle siyibona zisemanzini? Ngibambela yona.
Ngaleso sikhathi amanzi aqale lapha aleqala kancane, kade yaqala belokhu eqala aphume abuye amanzi. Silos reports ukuthi sinenkinga ekanje, silos reports kusukela ngo2008 sireport inkinga yodwa kuze kube manje. Bese ngena ke endlini aphinda aphume ngenhlanhla bila ekhaya bekungekho umuntu, kodwa kweminye imizi bekukhona thina besingekho besetokweni. Sathi mesifike emintamba ama ngo-4 safike esevele ese-English ivele isisinke esecwila phakathi. Kasho ukuthi vele abekho basemsebenzini, ingane lezi ezincane bezingekho la endlini.
Anisitsheleke ukuthi nginithola nihleli la emgwaqweni, nginithola nilinde amanzi ukuthi ashone ukuze nizokwazi ukubuyela endlini zenu emakhaya enu. Ngifuna ukubuza ukuthi bathini laba abasiphethe abomkhandlu, laba abosomapolitiki bathini ngale situation enihleli kuyo, because okwamanje nilinde lamanzi ukuthi mawehle, but kuyabonakala ukuthi after a week and a couple of days akwenzeki lokho. Bathini ngokulethela usizo la?
Ya siyafika njalo ekseni sihlali la sigadi sitshe sisofika sikline. Bafika last week ngoba aqala ngomsombuluko, bafika ngolesibili kathiwa bathi basibhalisile mesibuza ukuthi igarage uyeza nozosivulela noma itruck ezosivulela, kathiwa abazange basinike impendulo eqondile lapho, kodwa sasicele itruck noma ugarage ozosivulela amanzi ukuthi aphuma amanzi. Akukho ke abasitshela kona, sihlezi besitshela ukuthi basitshela ukuthi asolale ehholo. Kasho ukuthi njengoba sine kukhona abekho abantu abazokwazi uyolala ehholo kuyabanda kulesikhathi samanje sebusika, sathi size silale ehholo silala la emzini abantu, balala la emzini abantu. Alukho kubasilethela ukudla ke into abasinika yona balobe silethela izinkwa ukudla ke. Kodwa thina besikucelile ukucela ukuvulelwa amanzi kuze sibone endlini ukuthi ngoba la kuphumanga ngisho ama-ID akuphumanga lutho.
Asikhulume nge-suggestion ebeninayo nje esesiphetha ngoba kuthiwa sesiphelelwe yisikhathi, i-suggestion yokuthi makutholakala ipayipi elizokwazi ukuthatha lamanzi liwadlulisele ngale komfula. Isitshele nje ukuthi nifuna ukucela ini manje kubaphathi.
thina besicela okwamanje besicela basivulele amanzi aphumele ngale la bekunepayipi kuwe lelo payipi sicela basifakele ipayipi elihambisa amanzi ngale ngoba bekunepayipi lona la blocker kade la blocker lawa uthayila ngaphakathi isicela ilona ipayipi sicela basivulele lona lishoni ngale mase manje sicela basidale ama truck azosiphompela amanzi awachithe ngale ukuze sikwazi ukubona ukuthi khona ini la endlini zingaze ziwe izindlu nempahla mhlawumbe khona besingakuthola okungcono.
Alright, sibonge kakhulu ukuthi nikhulume nathi. A family here that has lost their homes, it's still submerged underwater, as my colleague Joe Komane was showing you, but the plea is very simple. They are asking authorities to essentially help them in terms of making sure that this water, there is some form of way that it's able to pass through. They are telling us that this bridge here was blocked by some rocks, so it's unable to pass this water through to the other side. So some of the things they are suggesting is that they've suggested to the councillor, the local councillor, to at least put a pipe that will be able to pump water through generators or even trucks to the other side, so they can start seeing what the damage is, what the extent of the damage is when it comes to their homes. But this is a plea to say that they need to see what has been damaged, they need to see what's been lost, so at the end of the day they can start that rebuilding process that we've been seeing taking place in many other areas.
Yeah, it's such a sad situation because I know Sipa Mandla was also there in that area a couple days ago. We saw the same visual, so there's been no movement in terms of helping those people get to their homes.